So, Endwalker won't be out for the next 3 months, so we have quite a bit of time before we get to stop the end of the world. Or maybe you want to try out Sage, or want to try out Reaper. If you want to try how to play them early, check out my How to Play Reaper early video, but you know, shameless self-advertising aside, that's not what I'm going to be talking about today. Since that we have about 3 months left until Endwalker, I want to help you guys figure out how to prepare for Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker. So, let's get started. So, the first thing, and probably the most important thing that you should do before Endwalker comes out, is to get caught up on the MSQ. And so, complete all the MSQ quests for A Realm Reborn, Heaven's Ward, Stormblood, Shadowbringers, and including the patch quests for Shadowbringers. The final quest should be called Death Unto Dawn, and once you complete that, you guys are ready for the Endwalker MSQ when it releases on November 19th. That way you should be able to play the new MSQ and visit all the new zones as soon as the expansion drops. That way you don't have to catch up on any quests you might be a little behind on. And you should be able to play the new Sage or Reaper jobs as well. And one of the other ways you can prepare for Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker is to level up as many jobs as you can, or if you're feeling gutsy, all of your jobs to level 80. And since that you'll have all of your jobs at level 80, this will make leveling them up in Endwalker a lot easier, as you would only have to level them up by 10 levels in Endwalker when that comes out, with the exception of Sage and Reaper, which will start at level 70, and the exception of Blue Mage, which is Eureka if it was a job. But if you guys aren't feeling up to this, don't stress out about it too much. If you guys don't want to level up all the jobs, all I recommend is you level up all the jobs you want to have leveled at 80, or all of your favorite jobs, have them at level 80. That way you'll be able to breeze through Endwalker pretty quickly. And so the third thing, speaking of favorite jobs, one of the third things I want to mention that you guys should do for Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker is focus on maxing the item level of the job you intend to progress through Endwalker. So, for example, if you want to main Paladin in Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker, it's the poster job of the expansion, so it'd be a perfect choice. But anyway, whatever job you want to level it up, the best way to level it up is through purchasing the Augmented Cryptlurker gear, which can be purchased with Tomestones of Revelation, I believe, in Yulmore, and you can purchase the augmentations through completing all of the near raids weekly. That way you can get all of the coins that will help you. And once your armor is fully augmented, you should be able to level up your job from 80 to 90 without having to worry about getting new gear. Although if you aren't able to purchase all of the augmented gear in time, don't worry too much, because when Endwalker releases, that gear will be purchasable with Tomestones of Poetics, which are far more easier to obtain and more plentiful than the Revelation Tomestones. So if you feel as if you can't get all of them in time, then you can get more of them when Endwalker releases, and you might even be able to get the augmented versions of the gear straight up. And so, speaking of gearing up your jobs, if you plan on playing any of the new jobs first, be sure to purchase high level 70 gear from them prior to the expansion's release. That way you should have an edge until you hit level 80, unless you're playing Reaper, then you'll have all the edge you need. So for Sage, you should purchase a full set of augmented Skaven set of healing, and for Reaper, a full set of augmented Skaven set of maiming, both of which you should be able to purchase either in Rhalgar's Reach or Kugane by the Aetherate through Poetic Tomestones. And closer to when the expansion releases, be sure to remove your belt. Now, don't worry, your pants won't fall down, but since that belts will no longer be equipable in Endwalker, it's probably a good idea to remove them just in case. And I think you might be able to exchange them for something, if I remember correctly. But anyways, guys, I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I hope you all found this helpful. Comment down below what are some of the ways you're preparing for Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker, and I will talk to you guys later. Subscribe for more Final Fantasy XIV content, follow me on Twitter and Twitch, and I will see you guys later. You guys are the best. Umbruhh, out.